On the last episode of Kampung Quest, tension in Marikh as Azman finds Chris a burden to the camp.
I'm really trying my best, but if it's just the three of us, like, there's not much you can do.
A sudden twist before the elimination quest sees Oswald return to Marikh. With strength back in their camp, Marikh fails to win the quest, sending them into the campfire for another night.
Thank God Campfire took Oswald instead of me.
I was quite afraid that they would choose me. I
Yeah,
don't want to leave Langit at all.
Exactly. At least we need.
Well, at least we won it.
In the end,
Yeah.
like they thought that just by taking one of our muscle, we couldn't do it. But it turns out,
Yeah.
It's technique over physical strength.
We weren't going too fast, we weren't going too slow, we just did it at the right pace.
Yeah, and we were always telling each other to slow down.
Slow down,
And they had to be like, faster.
They were bulldozing.
It's like a contradictory.
Yeah.
I have an alliance with Chris and Amelia. Azman should be lucky that I wasn't switched over to his camp.
I was hoping they'd take Oz, and they did.
I was just really nervous. I really didn't want to leave Camp Langit.
To be honest, I would have been happier if Nick went to Camp Marikh instead. Nick and Jolene might have an alliance. If I had Oswald next to me, it's quite hard to manipulate the two of us because we are protecting one another. Right now, it's 3 against 1 in Camp Langit. I'm in a dangerous position.
Camp Marikh is going to the elimination campfire tonight. Right now, I'm thinking Amelia is the middle girl. Like, she's the one that's going to make a decision because Amelia and Chris seems to have an alliance since they're from Camp Langit.
Like it looks like Amelia and Chris are like one team.
But Amelia and Osman are very close too.
So I think the deciding factor will be Amelia.
Yeah, but I think that from the quest itself, I saw that Amelia and Chris were the slowest. They were like causing. Then, of course, like Azman, it was his fault because he dropped everything.
He dropped it in the beginning, completely.
But it entirely depends whether they want to pick up the strat first or they want to...
It depends on whether they're going to base it on that
Yeah, but
elimination, but they don't have anything else to base it on.
My first impression of Amelia and how I think about her now is slightly different. I think she's a lot stronger than I realized and maybe a little bit more cunning. Not enough to win this. Chris knows that there's a big target on his back. Based on the quests, you can tell that Amelia is more a beneficial teammate than he is. Right now, he's looking like the weakest link. I bet he's just hoping that she stays true to her lines, but she can do whatever she wants. The cards are in her hands.
The deciding factor is Amelia.
Definitely. She might want to change her mind. Depends on what she wants.
Whether she wants to honor her lines.
Oh well, I guess we'll find out tomorrow morning.
Yeah, when we wake up. But now we can go to sleep,
Yeah, I don't have to worry.
I actually hope that it's a double elimination so that we can get to the individual trials.
I think that Marikh chose me instead of Nick because I was in Marikh previously. I was there when Marikh was built. Only right to bring me back when Marikh is falling apart.
The swap is good to some extent, unexpected though. Did you guys know what's going down?
I had no idea.
No, we have no idea. It's a new thing every day on Kampung Quest.
It's good to be back home. home is always best.
In the last elimination quest, I basically blame Azman for it. You know, if I were to drop the plank, he would have given me hell for it, knowing how the mentality in Team Marikh was. But I didn't make so much noise about it. He still was the big cause to the last loss, especially when I told him to be really careful moving in between the planks, and he just dropped the planks and we lost so much time and so much motivation.
For tonight's campfire, I'm not quite sure who my vote is yet, but definitely not Azman.
Chris and Amelia, they're very close together. So in terms of surviving this elimination, it's going to be pretty hard because what I see, it's very similar to the stalemate that happened when Ben was around.
Like every campfire, I do not feel safe in Camp Marikh because I do not know what will go down. The tree right there could be planning to vote me off, and this could be possibly my last night. I do not know.
Tonight's choice at the campfire for me would probably be Chris. Chris is mostly spaced out the whole fucking time. I mean, the whole day. It's like our quest lasts at most half an hour.
What I do is rest a lot, hydrate myself, and just not think about food because you get hungry really often.
All he does is baby Amelia all day long. That's his job. I've been trying to teach him how to start a fire, how to keep a fire and get one ignited. He just seems out of it. He doesn't seem motivated at all. He's complaining.
How you feeling, Chris?
Oh, warm.
Yeah?
Azman makes really good fire.
I'm just trying to be as frank and as honest with him, you know. It came to the point. Like, I started opening up about myself because I just wanted to start to build a deep connection with him. But he just doesn't want to. He just wants to keep his strategy so that he doesn't have to get hurt, I guess. It is frustrating, it is. Even as a leader or trying to be a leader, it's hard to lead. The person you want to lead doesn't believe in themselves. I could try and push and urge you on and give you the most motivation you want, but if you don't believe in yourself, no matter what words I say or how much I try to push, I don't think you'll ever be able to go anywhere.
I'm thinking on to volunteer myself because I just screwed this now twice. I think I should ask them to vote me out. So far, I think my alliance with Chris is still strong. We planned something, and I don't know, maybe we planned something. That's why I asked him to just vote me out later. I don't want to really be in the game anymore. I don't want to risk myself sometimes. It's getting harder. I'm just afraid that if I betrayed him, maybe they'll betray me too. Who knows? Because I don't have that strong bond between them, between Oz and Azman. And since Azman got Oz back, so I think they will plan something.
I think Amelia really gives her all. I mean, through the conditions that she currently is, she's a real warrior. Like when you see her face, you know she's in the game. She really wants it. I can feel her energy, but Chris is just, it's not there, you know? I don't feel that I think he's complacent, knowing that he already has an alliance with Amelia. So whether we win or lose, he doesn't give a fuck, you know, because he knows he's safe. And the best part is he gets to vote me out because a lot of people would view me as one of the people that would win Kampung first. So I think for him, it's just a win-win.
I don't think I want to betray Chris yet. I will ask him to vote me, even if he doesn't want. Obviously, I'm the only girl in there, and I don't think I can really cope up with them. I think I'm getting sore for these few days. Even though I don't want to say it, I think it's the best way to not to be selfish for the group.
I believe my chapter is not closing yet. Tonight, something will happen, and hopefully I do advance.
Welcome, Urbanites, to the campfire. And before we go any further, as usual, we will be joined by the Urbanites that have been eliminated so far. You may all know Ian, Zilpha, Charlie, and Ben. And after this campfire is done, one of you will be joining them. Oswald, how does it feel to be back in Marikh?
Well, it feels really good to be back home. Home is always best.
You think of Marikh as home?
Indeed, Marikh is home. This is where I began, and this is home for me.
So you think that Marikh is the better camp for you?
Indeed, it is.
Even though you're sitting here at the campfire with me?
Indeed.
Azman, you seem really happy when Oswald returned back to camp.
He was one of the original founding members. It's always good to have someone that you know really well and have worked with before. So yeah, of course I'm happy.
And you're saying that Oswald is an extremely strong physical urbanite. Do you feel that some of the burden of having to shoulder the physical aspects of your camp is lifted off you?
I think to an extent, definitely yes, because I mean, Oz knows how the original Marikh was and the principles that we held. That kind of mentality is what is needed for us to keep on winning quests.
Chris, do you feel that you may have let your camp down in the last quest?
I believe I moved at the right pace, considering how I didn't drop any planks. Basically, my strategy was to go in slow and steady, so I do not drop any planks.
Amelia, what do you think of Marikh as it stands now with Oswald rejoining it?
I think Marikh can go far again because Oz is in his group now and he's quite comfortable having Azman beside him. So I'm pretty sure we can really win again for tomorrow's quest and for the next quest as well.
To my right are voting blocks. When I call your name, you will get up, walk over, write down the name of the urbanite you want to vote out of your camp. Come back here, I'll call the next name, and we'll continue.
The reason why I chose this person is because this person is bringing the camp down, and I think that the camp can do much better without him.
I'm sorry, the game is evolving and you're a big threat.
In my hands, I have your votes. The urbanite whose name appears the most will be eliminated. Azman. Chris. One for Azman, one for Chris. Azman. Two for Azman, one for Chris. Chris. This means it's a tie. The tiebreakers work like this. I will ask one question. The urbanite to give me the correct answer first will win. However, if you answer wrongly, you will immediately lose and be eliminated. Azman, Chris, in the Rambutan Worms quest, who did Zilpha beat? Think about your answers carefully. Are we just not going to answer? No?
Yep. I'm about not answering.
Is that the way we're playing it? Then here's your second replacement question. In the same quest, who did Nick Daniel lose to?
She lost to Salman.
Azman? Your answer is correct. Chris, I'm sorry, but your adventure ends here. Let me say your goodbyes, and you have to pack up.
Okay. Sorry.
Game. Azman, you look relieved.
Yes, very much.
Oswald, you look extremely happy as well.
Yeah, I think that we can still fight because I believe Amelia is much more stronger than Chris, and
Yeah.
she contributes
Yeah.
so much more. Marikh may rise up again, and we may conquer everything that comes our way.
Amelia, how do you feel about Chris leaving?
Honestly, I'm a bit disappointed because he didn't answer the question just now, and I couldn't help him more.
Did you know the answer to the question?
I can't really answer on that. Maybe I know, maybe I don't know.
Marikh, good luck tomorrow. You may now return to your campsites.
Camp Langit has a more lazy attitude. Like in Camp Marikh, we always go hunt for firewood together, we'll do things together. But in Camp Langit, I feel Akila is like super lazy. She depends on others to actually do the simple tasks. You know, even to start up fire, she doesn't even like contribute at all. So I think she talks more than, you know, what she can put on the table.
On the chopping block would be Salman, because me, Jolene and Akila, we're from Camp Langit and she is an outsider.
Well, I wouldn't say someone is in Camp Langit as worthless. She definitely contributed a lot, physically, mentally, socially. If we were to ever go to an elimination campfire, we would still have to vote someone out, and that person would most probably be Salman.
Looks like now Nick is like, you know, season 2, 3 girls, 1 guy.
Yeah, I think that's your fate.
Yeah, that's his fate,
In the
right?
end, it's always going to be 3 girls, 1 guy.
You just want all the ladies. Get all the girls.
There's always Nick and 3 girls. There's something about him and girls, you know? He'll always end up with them.
This is not my first time sleeping with three girls. The last season I had to go through the same thing. So nothing fishy is going to happen tonight for sure.
We don't want to be called Nick's Angels or Charlie's Angels. So it's basically Angels Nick. Would that make better? No? We'll work on it.
When I came back to Camp Marikh, Azman had a lot of things to say to me. I believe that our alliance is as strong as ever. We keep getting stronger day by day, even though we were in different camps for a few days, and now we will proceed, are going to make it to the final 2. Come rain, come thunder. Everything will be as we planned, and nothing shall interfere. Yeah. Yeah.
Tomorrow we're gonna go home in the upper team.
Oh yeah.
And you know what's the sad part?
Yeah.
It's not safe for someone.
Yeah? You think so? Never for you. Welcome back, my friend. I believe I myself am the biggest threat to myself by making wrong choices. Nobody out there can destroy me.
Way.
Good evening, overnights. I hope we've been having a good night so far. For this next bit, I will only require 1 representative from your camp. Decide. Marikh, who will be your representative?
Yeah, it's me, Amelia.
Langit, who's your representative?
Myself.
Step forward. Everybody else who is not a representative, you may now return to your camps. Thank you very much. First, I will talk to you, Amelia. Nick, please stand over there for a while. I have a few things to discuss with Amelia. Amelia, I want to offer you something that will help you tremendously in Kampung Quest. I want to give you exemption from elimination in the next campfire that you attend. All you have to do is send Azman to Langit. You just have to tell me, yes, let's send Azman to Langit. I give you exemption, you're okay, and we deal.
Yes, I think I would send Azman to Camp Langit.
You accept? Shake on it. Very well. Nick, I have a proposition for you.
Yeah.
I have the opportunity for you to take part in a mystery quest with a mystery reward.
Okay.
And all you have to do is take my offer and send Salman to Marikh.
Okay.
Just tell me, yes, I'll send Salman to Marikh. She moves over, we'll shake on it, and then the details of the mystery quest will follow.
Okay.
Do you accept?
Yes, I'll send Salman to Marikh.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Shake on it. Well done. Thank you very much. You may now return to your camp. On the next episode of Kampung Quest, a quest of speed and strategy sees both camps clash at the elimination quest.